Folks, I'm here with federal engineering and testing folks who are testing the pavement condition here. I'm just going to speak to somebody here who's working. Hi.
Hello,
Hey, what's your name?
Travis.
Travis. Hey, Travis. Hey,
How you
KB. Nice to meet you.
Good.
So what are you guys doing here with the testing?
So for the assessment, what we're doing is we're taking various core samples out from different areas of the roadway.
Okay.
We're taking them back to the lab and just analyze them, seeing how the asphalt is, if it really needs to get replaced, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we also are going to be digging down about 8 feet with the
8 feet.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. Once we dig down, you're right about 2 feet of rock or so from here now.
Okay.
And then we dig down about 8 feet. We use a hand auger, and we just see what the underlying material looks like down below, and making sure that the layers below the asphalt are good, so you can put just new asphalt on top, so you're not worrying about the base layer basically on top.
Right. So typically, I think the proposal is to do a 1-inch milling and resurfacing.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
pretty bog standard about anywhere you do
yeah,
it.
But I guess the question a lot of residents have and concerns we have is, we have this. The problem is these builders put these wrong trees, and this one's not bad.
Right.
But those roots, they pull up the sidewalk everywhere.
Yes, I saw that on the
and they're damaging, the valley gutters everywhere too.
Yeah.
So I think now they're replacing some of the valley gutters to remove the roots. The concern I think folks have is spending $5 million doing 1 inch, and then a lot of homeowners say those roots come down, and that's not 1 inch. That's
right, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
we're just here for just the
Sure.
testing part of it. You know, that's up to their deliberation.
Sure.
If they want to do about it or not. So, yeah, we're just doing the.
But
testing
your testing will tell us what?
It's going to just tell you basically, if you need asphalt replaced or not. If if it is bad in certain areas or not, that needs more work for it, for example.
Yeah.
Water here. Sorry,
No worries.
I was getting a little water. I tapped the water.
By the way, I appreciate you educating the community.
Yeah, no worries.
Travis.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
You're just making sure that you guys are happy with it, and see what the HOA wants to do. We don't. We're kind of a middleman in this.
Sure.
We just do the testing part, and they make the determination what they want to do or not.
Sure. No, I really appreciate it. So your finding will tell us not just the condition of the 1 inch on top asphalt, but also the condition
Base
below.
layer material as well. Yes.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so far it's been, and I've done about 7 cores now. We're going on to our 8th one. We're doing 23 in the whole community.
Okay.
And you're hitting like 2 feet of rock. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Generally, most places.
So that's good because there's some misinformation out there. Some people are saying there's only 4 spots you're doing, but you're doing 23 spots.
23 spots.
And are you doing enough? Are you doing some on the main roadways, like Savanna Drive, and some inside, some cul-de-sacs as well?
You're doing the cul-de-sacs, doing the main sections of the road. We've done in some of the parking lots. We did one at the clubhouse as well already.
Well, the clubhouse has got a lot of trucks there.
Yeah, there was I saw a lot more root damage, as you were saying before, over there at the clubhouse. I took lots of pictures of that. We're also doing an assessment as well on top to see how bad everything really is.
Got it. Yeah. Well, listen, I really appreciate the community. Really appreciates the work you guys are doing, and we want to make sure we clear up any misunderstanding. Yeah. So you are testing about 23 spots, different types of sections, going down about 8 feet in some in the spots. So you're testing the top layer as well as the sub layer, and and you're saying the rock being 2 feet down is a good thing?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because generally when you do like new roadway, for example, generally you're only doing about 6 to 8 inches, maybe sometimes 10 to 12. But that's very rare in most instances, even on main roadway sections. Unless you're doing like a highway, obviously. But on a place like this, and it's very good. And generally when I run a lot of HOAs, mostly the rock is only about, I get maybe about 8 or so inches on the actual fill itself. So it's not,
so here the rock base is good then.
Oh yeah, very, very tight stuff. I mean, I had some big chunks earlier about the size of my hand, So
well, I'm a gardener, and every time I dig to put anything, I don't even have to go 2 feet. There's like rocks
it's been
even before that.
Prevalent so far in this half of the community, or at least half almost so far. So we'll have to see, but I'm hoping we get down a little deeper. Hopefully find it's mostly been pretty fine. Other than that, we've hit at least the sand layers that we've hit. It's mostly just been like brown sand, basic stuff, nothing weird and like that.
And you said you've done 7 so far?
7 cores, and we did 2 borings so far. We still have another. We're doing 6 in total, so we have 4 more to go there.
4 more borings?
Yeah.
And 23 sites in total for the
for the coring part as well. And we're doing a saw cut, so we're going to take. I have a saw cut, like a big, cut into a spot. And we're going to take some of that rock and do like we call it proctor, and come up with a proctor and see how compact it would be technically if they did it over again.
Got it. Well, again, thank you. And do you guys do a visual inspection as well? Like from what you see of the roads, what kind of condition do you think these from a visual?
It's kind of weird because certain spots like here aren't too bad. Obviously, there's age damage, with
Right.
water sitting, and you have striations here and there.
Right.
And there's spots like in the parking lot of the clubhouse that have like roots going through the asphalt.
Well, that's
not
different,
good.
but
Yeah.
roots is a different problem, and the clubhouse is different because we have construction vehicles parked there all the time.
Right. I mean, I've seen some
right.
patch spots here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some settlement stuff just generally around the manhole, but just going to happen over time with
Right.
time. And again, the road thing, they said that the road hasn't been done in like 20 something years, something like that. So
Well, it's 20 something years, but a lot of Western is like that.
that's very true. Yeah.
I mean, we have a community called Ridges. They're
Yeah.
4 or 5 years older than Savanna, and they have not done their pavement yet.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah, so it should be. I mean, yeah. So,
Well, I mean, it's not your decision, but just from
Yeah.
a visual, can you tell from what you've seen so far in your 7 sites or so, or what you've seen in the?
It's all sporadic,
Yeah.
Certain spots seem okay, and other spots are just very like there's a lot of alligator cracking, as they call it.
Right.
There's cracks all around.
But the alligator cracking, my understanding is a 1-inch mill will not solve an alligator crack. Is that correct or
I'm not 100%
incorrect?
sure. It just depends, though. It would depend because obviously the asphalt may crack on top, but you have to
Yeah.
see if the rock underneath is causing the issue as well.
Right, right.
So you'd have to obviously dig it out and
So
see.
it's a settlement issue kind of thing at the bottom
That's
as well,
a
maybe.
possibility, too, but
Or the
you just
roots,
never know.
or the roots could be causing alligator cracks.
That could be possible, but
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really seen too much evidence of it, at least
Yeah.
deep crack wise so far. Just only on the driveways there, at the parking lot at the clubhouse. That was about it. And I've seen some poking of around some of the curbs over there. Like
Right.
there was some pushing out, but everywhere else here is just valley gutters generally. So
Yeah. But you're seeing more sporadic than uniform issues from what you've
so far, but
observed.
we're still investigating.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it could be
sure.
not so bad on this section.
I'm not
but
asking you
still-
to. I'm not putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. So.
Listen, I'm just asking you questions to where you are in the process. That's
yeah.
all. Thank you. Appreciate
No
it.
worries.
Anything else you want to share with the community? I know you guys.
No, it should be pretty good. As long we've been trying to keep safe. We have cones out.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye out.
And are you trying to go to the different sub communities or just a couple? You're targeting
I
a
can
few.
share the map real quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Let
please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you're good. Let me put the road back.
Yep.
Yeah, we use up a lot of water doing this. So.
Yeah. No worries. And how many? Just the two of you doing this job today,
Yeah,
Travis?
he came out to help out. I did the first 5 by myself, and
Yeah.
he's coming out to help me out today. So.
Folks, just getting some information for the community here, and this is Federal Engineering, the company that the board has contracted with to conduct these testing of the pavement and the condition of the road and below the road as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Those are our little spots right there so far. So
I'm going to take a picture of this after I do the video.
Yeah.
So you're doing, I think this
So
is
we're
called
right- we're right
Glades.
here right
This is
now.
the main. This is the main entrance. So this you
Yeah.
did a couple of spots here. You're doing a couple here. You're going to do
And
one
you were
here.
gonna keep going this way. Yeah.
Okay, so you got a good mix. You're just not doing
yeah.
this section.
That one-
but you-
that one's
Oh no,
getting-
this is
yeah.
outside of the community. Yeah, all this is okay. You're doing at least
Yeah,
one.
and this one's gonna get moved because it's kind of on the border.
Yeah.
Because it's away from you guys. So I'm gonna push it probably a little
Right.
out. I'll probably do one randomly somewhere. Over
You know,
here, too.
my intuition and a lot of people's intuition also tells that we have more damage at the gates because you can see like the
Yeah, I
pavement's
noticed
been cut.
there's some patch spots
Right,
over there for
right.
sure. I'll double check when I come back over there and see and take
You know,
more pictures.
again, the intuition of a lot of homeowners is if you go far into these neighborhoods,
Yeah.
the traffic there is only from the local houses for the most part.
True,
And,
yeah.
maybe a garbage truck a couple of times a week. But the most traffic is, in Savanna Drive.
That's
and,
true,
And one
yeah.
of the things that the community is worried about spending so much money doing it all at once is, maybe we could just do this because if that's 10 times theoretically, there's 11 communities.
right.
10 times as much traffic in the inner loop and
Right,
the, and
than
the
the
parking
out-
lot
than the
here
outskirts,
than the inside,
right.
the outskirts,
Yeah.
can we do
Well,
it in
that's
phases?
what we're out here doing, just to investigate
Right,
to make
sure.
sure that everything's fair and everyone has a
right.
say in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
they're going to do what they're going to do, but we're just we're kind of the third party, just making
No,
sure
you
we're
are.
just
Yeah.
testing it and stuff.
No, we really appreciate it. And we appreciate the board hiring you guys to do this.
Yeah.
After a lot of people raised some concerns, I
yeah.
think they rethought their path and they're
approach.
sort of doing this.
We deal with a lot of HOAs,
Right.
Obviously with either the people in the HOA or
Right.
the homeowners. Everyone's going to have different opinions
Right.
on what they think to fix. And obviously, yeah,
Sure.
if it's expensive for you guys, you got to pay for it. You know
Right.
what I mean? So, yeah. So
Listen, we just want transparency. We're trying to make sure there's a lot of educated people in this
Yeah.
community and well-meaning people, including on the board, and we just want to make sure everybody's doing it, thoughtfully,
yeah.
and that we're not wasting resources, especially when we have some other big problem. You see this problem right here. Look at these roots. I mean,
Oh yeah.
this is a problem the developer caused for the whole community, and the worry in some of the homeowners with bigger trees are complaining because these roots, they go into the valley gutters, and they go into the pavement, and you can see in some places there's like patches here of the pavement too that has to be done because of the roots, and that's kind of the problem there, right? Yeah, see those cracks on the valley gutter.
Part of our assessment as well. If there is cracks being caused by trees in the medium or the curbs as well, we do have to mark that down on our assessment as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Travis, anything else you want to tell us in terms of your process? Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it. Thank you for talking to me, and thank you for talking to the community.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye-bye.